Hi, welcome to Tyrdaiisy. At least I think that's how it's pronounced. As far as I can tell, some of you out there is gonna like this, cause my god, those pecs. Alright, let's get right into it. Starting today, you're moving into your new roommate and his friend in Inaba, where you'll be living for the next year. But first, would you like to see a totally hot, unrelated alien dragon girl in her underwear? I have no other answer, but yeah. It's not underwear, that's sports clothes. What the hell, dude? I'm trying to sleep. But damn that bulge! God damn that bulge! Anyway, what were we doing? Alright, moving on with your friend, or whatever. Hey, it's me, Dragonian, and you remember Rain, right? Oh, hey, it's nice to see you again. Hey, no need to be so formal. We've seen you naked. Oh my, that was fast. Anyway, let's head home. We'll have to stop for gas on the way back though. And then driving happened. Rain, mind filling the car up? I'm gonna go inside and grab some snacks. If nothing else to do but wait for them to fill up your car, you decide to wander around the gas station. Just stretch your legs. Any day now, guys. Hey, I'm a totally unimportant gas station attendant. Can I touch your hand? Before you can tell them no, they grab your hand with both of theirs and give it a vigorous, firm handshake before running off. Hey, are you okay? You don't look so good. Yeah, seriously, you felt a brief sting in your hands when that person grabbed you and now you're dizzy. Could it be that weird gas station attendant who touched you for no reason? This doesn't seem sus. No, you're just tired. Now stop thinking about things. We're all set. Let's roll. Later that night. Ugh, I feel weird. Why is it so hot in here? You felt like you've had a fever since the ride home and tried to sleep it off, but it only seemed worse when you woke up. But there was something else. Something new you haven't felt earlier in the day. What? What's going on? That was the heat that left a thin sheet of sweat breaking out across your hide, but another, more enjoyable warmth was spreading through your body from the inside. Before long, your whole body had that gentle, sigh-inducing warmth, like you had just been rubbed down with liquid heat from a massage parlor. Oh man, this feels kinda good all of a sudden. You were a bit embarrassed to admit that. Of all things, you were starting to feel a little turned on for seemingly no reason. It was like your libido had been artificially activated, or at least that's what you thought. Then you felt your pajamas starting to tighten around your body. Whoa, what's happening? When you look down at yourself, you watch your shirt slowly pull tighter across your chest. Your legs visibly fill up the excess slack in your pants sleeve, and most notably, the ball sitting between them was visibly larger than you expected it to be. Am I? Before you could finish speaking the question out loud, your body tensed involuntarily as a surge of heat welled up in you. Suddenly, in the span of only a couple of seconds, your entire body expanded outward in every direction. That bulge, though! Several inches of new height and a noticeable amount of extra mass packed itself into your body out of nowhere. Your pajamas visibly strain at the seams as they struggle to contain your bulk, now easily several sizes too small for you. Holy shit, I really am Your excited exclamation cut off with a grunt as another hot flash surged through you along with a fresh wave of growth. Oh my god, I'm getting bigger. Your teeth clenched together as your body thickened and fought back against the clothing containing it. The buttons of your shirt pulled tight and the space between them spread apart, exposing hints of your brown and blue torso underneath. Your pants rolled up all the way past your calves until they were more like long shorts than pants that only minutes before had gone to your ankles. And of course, it was impossible to miss the visible bulge of your raging erection, straining against the zipper of your pants, clearly outlined through the fabric. Seeing your arousal press so hard against your pants that ripping through them was a genuine concern, left you panting in excitement. Holy shit, I'm huge! This is awesome! Experimentally, you start to raise an arm to flex your newly enlarged biceps. Just as you began moving, a new flash of heat surged through and triggered another growth spurt. You didn't even get halfway through curling your arms inwards before the thickening swells of your upper arm muscles blew out your shirt sleeves, shredding the fabric like tissue paper. At the same time, an ominous groan came from the chair you were sitting in, and with a heavy thump, it broke apart, and your new prodigious weight landed heavily on the floor. Oh my god! You had never felt more powerful in your entire life! Everything in the guest room around you looked so tiny! You were sitting flat on the floor, and your line of sight was level with the top of the door frame now. You were so big at this point, you couldn't even stand up, not to mention heavy. Even the slightest shift of your weight from one side to the other caused the floorboards beneath you to creak ominously in protest of your weight. You couldn't exactly weigh yourself at the moment, but you had to weigh at least a ton now, minimum. Oh, hell yeah. Your voice came out in a rumbling growl several octaves deeper than you were used to. The deep sound caused the walls around you to vibrate as if someone using speakers with the bass too high. You was used to the sensation enough now that you could feel when it was building again. You could feel the heat welling up inside you and spreading to every inch of your body as a faint warmth. The build-up took longer this time, as if whatever was going on inside of your body was gathering itself more so than before. Your pee-pee throbbed in your pants, and what you anticipated was coming next. Yes, do it! Make me bigger! As if following your command, the heat flared into another intense hot flash, noticeably stronger than those before it. God, I'm big! Your body surged outwards in every direction. Your tail swept out behind you and knocked over a dresser that had been set up against the wall. Your expanding thighs burst to either side of you until one shoved up against the side of the bed. It resisted only for a second before the sheer force of your growing mass pushing into it shattered the wooden supports in the box springs with a sharp crack, and the bed was crushed against the walls by your hip. Damn hips! There came a second hot flash before the first had even finished. A fresh surge of size flooded into you and caused your head to slam into the ceiling, even though you were sitting down. Oh no. No, bigger! The impact didn't actually hurt, but it did leave a huge dent in the drywall. You were forced to hunch your head and shoulders down to avoid bursting through the ceiling into the second floor. Oh god, your body seemed to have other plans though. A third hot flash swelled up within you and forced your body even bigger. The whole house began to shake as your shoulders were forced against the ceiling. No, bigger! Cracked spider webs across the drywalls and plaster dust rained down around you. But at this point, it was hard to care. The feeling of getting bigger, of getting stronger was a high like no other. It was like being drunk on your own superiority, and ego had nothing to do with it. But whatever was causing this was far from done. Your prodigious bulk was no longer content being contained within a single room. Yes, bigger! Come on! I want to be bigger! Your body was happy to comply. With one final surge of heat, you were about to hit the biggest growth spurt yet, one that puts all of the others up to this point to shame. Your rapidly expanding size forced your upper body higher and higher until the ceiling shattered apart and chunks of debris fell down around you. Oh no, don't burst the pan! All I see is bulge! With a house-shattering crash, your head, shoulders, and a good portion of your upper body broke through the ceiling and into the second floor above. Coincidentally, the room directly above your guest bedroom happened to be Dragonian's room! Oh, hey there, Drago. I didn't wake you up, did I? Dragonian stood and backed up against the wall, staring at you wide-eyed. You couldn't help but notice that even with you sitting in the floor below and only parts of your upper body sticking up through the floor, you were just about eye level with the red dragon. What's the matter? Raptor got your tongue? You couldn't help teasing the now much smaller dragon a bit. You had never exactly been small, but it was hard to call Dragonian anything other than big when he was over 8 feet tall, or at least it had been. Maybe whatever was changing your body was affecting your thoughts. Either that, or maybe it was just the raw sense of overwhelming, unstoppable power making you a bit power drunk and eager to lord your new size over others. Whoa, Tyr, you got big fast. Your lips split into a wicked grin. Yeah, I may have packed a few, but suddenly something occurred to you that made you cut off mid-sentence. Something about the wording Dragonian had just used. He hadn't said that you had gotten big. He had said you had gotten big fast, as in he had expected this to happen, just not as quickly as it did. When you thought about it like that, the pieces started falling into place. The person at the gas station who grabbed your hand had looked shockingly similar to Dragonian, just wearing a weird pair of sunglasses and a fake mustache. In hindsight, you had no idea how it is that you hadn't recognized him. You remembered that brief sting in your hand and guessed he must have stung you with something. But despite this subterfuge, you couldn't bring yourself to actually get upset. After all, whatever he had done had turned you into a beast that you were now. How could you be mad at someone that was elevating you to god status, however accidentally? If anything, the fact that it was happening beyond Dragonian's expectations or control made it even more appealing. You did this. Despite the accusing word, there was no malice or hostility in your voice. That seemed to fluster the dragon even more. Well, you see, perhaps I might have... What's the matter, Big D? You seem a bit flustered. If I didn't know better, I'd say you were a bit... scared. That got the dragon to snap his head back to look you in the eyes. Dragonian was a lot of things, but he wasn't a coward. You knew that. And knew he wasn't exactly afraid, but you couldn't help but tease him a bit. Excuse you? Who were you calling scared? He didn't get to finish his sentence. An involuntary rumble of bliss spilled out from your throat like a roll of thunder that rattled the walls around you. And now, all too familiar wave of warmth rapidly swelled within you and cut Dragonian off mid-sentence by forcing your body to grow even larger. Wait, I'm getting bigger? Ah, yes, Barra Dragon! That feels good. You should probably start running now. I feel a big one coming on. Before Dragonian could protest, your body began to rumble ominously as if to confirm your warning. Oh no! Oh no! Here comes the big one! God, it's getting so big! What am I referring to? I'm so big now. And I'm still getting bigger. Oh no! And bigger! Ah! Okay. Am I still getting bigger? And bigger! Dragonian was a lot of things, but stupid wasn't one of them. His house wasn't going to last much longer, so he did the smart thing. He turned and ran for the stairs. To be continued. Oh god, so that was Tyrdaiisy. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. The game is in the description if you want to play for yourself. And hey, I will see you guys in the next one. This is Lionel signing out. Ciao.